Welcome to Real Steel Cars. If you are new here, I'm Kevin, and today we're going to talk about two things, and one of which is the Bronco. We do have another leaked photo of the interior, mainly the infotainment center and climate control setup, so we're going to talk about that. And we're going to talk about Whipple's new supercharger kit for the 07 to 14 GT500s. So let's start with the Bronco. But before I do, make sure you drop a like on that video and please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, so about that Bronco, the photo we have here is of the infotainment center. Huge screen, and yes, it does look a little different than previous spy photos we've seen before. Now, the spy photos of the interior beforehand, I'm thinking maybe that particular infotainment wasn't the upgrade. Maybe that was standard. This looks like it could be an upgrade. It does have a much larger screen. It's got a little bit of a lip or a shelf at the bottom of it, and you can see the climate control underneath of it, along with some radio controls. The volume knob, you got a tuning knob, and you got your buttons there for the radio. That's fantastic. One side note, I almost forgot. I apologize if the audio is subpar. My microphone took a crap and the new one should be here tomorrow, so bear with me with the sound. I do appreciate your patience. I will get that fixed. So, going back to the infotainment center. We just covered the radio controls, the climate controls underneath of it. Everything looks very simple to use. It's very well laid out. It's, you know, again, it's simplicity is bliss, and I'm going to stand by that because it looks fantastic, easy to use, and that's what I love. Hopefully you do too. Let me know if you agree. Throw down in your comments if you like simplicity. I'm one of them. The infotainment screen, let's jump into that. It is fairly large. It does look very large. It looks like we have audio, phone, navigation, app settings, vehicle features at the end of that line up there on the bottom row. It does say features, and it looks like it's got a picture of the Bronco, so it could change your modes, your settings, and all that stuff for off-roading. Steering comfort, maybe all that stuff is in that particular app. I don't know. It could be. It's just an observation of mine. You got your apps, your navigation, phone sync, all that stuff. It looks like it's loading a map for the navigation off to the right hand side there. I mean, it's nice, it's simple, and it works. So where do we stand with what's going on with the Bronco? That's going to be the next thing to address. Ford is said to be starting productions again. That is said to have already started by the time this video goes up. But one thing that all the manufacturers are talking about now that they're all starting production again is that they're having a hard time getting all the supplies and stuff that they need for the vehicles. The suppliers aren't all open, or that the stuff that they needed has been run through and delivery is being delayed, whatever the situation. But either way, supplies are in short demand. They are getting stuff done. They're working with what they've got. God bless their soul, or at least they're starting to make cars again. Things are going in the right direction, getting them started. They even said they're on track to reveal the Bronco in a couple weeks. That's what I heard. That is not concrete, though. I'm hoping that that I'm accurate on that, because that's the rumor going around, and I'm going to label that as a rumor. I heard through the grapevine on multiple different sites that it could be just a short couple weeks before they actually reveal the Bronco. They were setting up for it. So, fingers crossed that this is going to go over well. What is going to be, I want to know one thing though, side note, what is your deal breaker for the Bronco? What is it that's going to keep you from buying it? I know a lot of people are saying, no V8, no buy. Another thing I heard from a lot of people was, no solid axle, no buy. So drop your comments down below on the Bronco. What do you like about it? What do you not like about it? What do you think of this infotainment center? It's pretty nice. I like it. All right, so now that that is out of the way, let's move on to our other bit of news. Whipple is coming out with a new supercharger kit for the S197 GT500's, and that is from the 07 to 2014 models. This is a massive 3.8 liter supercharger, and they say this thing in race trim. Obviously, when I say that, that means a fully built motor can produce upwards of 2,000 horsepower. That is absolutely insane. Now they say it can fit on stock motors and will produce good power at low boost. They said it is probably putting out the most horsepower per pound of boost of all their superchargers. So you can use this on a bone stock car. Do not boost it too high though. But the catch here is, this is a very big, and I mean big as in dimension size supercharger. This is, he said, will not fit under the stock hood. So keep that in mind. If you want one of these, it will not fit under the stock hood. And if you want to fit one of these on your GT500, you're going to need a couple things with this kit. Now, the kit itself starts at $6,200 for the supercharger. Now, you are also going to need a K-member spacer, which will run you $350. You will also need adjustable motor mounts, which will run you another $150. And of course, you're going to need a new cold air intake for this big boy. This is a big, I cannot believe how big this supercharger is. And like I said, in race trim, 2,000 horsepower. That is absolutely insane. It sounds great, and it's going to make insane power. The price tag really isn't that bad, $6,200. But I want to see numbers first. I want to see this on a test car. What kind of numbers does it put out on a stock motor? Not built, stock. What kind of boost is it going to be running? Because I know a lot of people run E85 now, which will help tremendously. But how much boost is this thing going to run on pump gas to really make it worth running on the street? Because, I mean, they have other kits that aren't this extreme, which I think may be a better fit. But if you're building a race car, this one sounds like it could be the winner. So if you got a GT500 and you're looking for some big power, go check that out. That's all I have for the news right now. Again, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and the bell notification so you know when new videos drop. Leave your comments down below on both of these topics, and I'll catch you on the next upload.